can't bring this up on camera. But no, this is your second time coming back to this character. Do you think you know this guy?
Yeah, not fully.
No?
I think I know him more and more each time I do him. I think as an actor, if you have your choice of roles, right, and you don't need to put bread and butter on the table, for your acting, you don't go back and do something that you've done, that you know. There's no challenge left. I think, first of all, there's so much depth to this character that, in fact, I and Fox together are working on, we actually have 2 drafts of a script about the character Wolverine. So I still think there's more to explore there. But each movie brings out a different side of him. In this movie, it's a given that he's a part of the X-Men, so it's more about what role will he take. There's a big shakedown in the X-Men. I don't want to give it away. Right. Big shakedown. So it's what kind of level of responsibility. And also, he's had this kind of secret love for Jean Grey. And it sort of steams up quite a lot in this one, you know,
Yeah.
when it all comes to
it is definitely more steamier than past X-Men, for sure.
Actually, Brett Ratner, who took over this film, smartly said, there's so much about this movie that works. The 1 and 2 that Brian did, it's just fantastic. And he didn't try and change any of that. What he thought was, he said, I thought it could be a little sexual, I thought it could be a little funny, and ultimately I thought it could be more emotional. I think that's what he's done.
And Wolverine does unleash a little bit in this too, Vince, a little bit more, a little bit grittier fighting.
Yeah, you know, I had a lot of comments after the first one from fans, you know, liking it, but saying, you know, this wasn't enough of the Berserker rage.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely reason for him to go Berserker in this movie, and the body count is pretty much at an all-time high. And
I'm curious, because we were talking about the evolution of the character, but I always love when you talk about your son and his opinions of Wolverine. And,
yeah, right.
And it's been a few years since he's older now, so how's Wolverine doing for him?
Well, yeah, he's funny, because he's gone a little bit quiet. Not on Wolverine. He still really loves Wolverine, and he still says to me, like, he wants to be Wolverine the next Halloween and things like that, and he digs it, and he knows, and friends at school are starting to say that. So I think he's kind of still working out how he feels about having a dad who's playing a superhero. At times I think he likes it, and at times I think he finds it a bit weird. So it's an interesting age now where he's at. However, he loved being on set because he's older now, so I could put him in the harnesses and fly him through the trees at 80 miles an hour, which he liked.
Now, did I hear a story, and maybe this isn't true, that Wolverine actually saved your son from Famke's overzealous dog, or was that you? Because you know how her dog is just all over you. I mean, really on a personal level.
We were waiting for lunch, and this was actually on X-Men 2, and I saw Licorice, and Licorice is an interesting dog, terrific, but a little nutty, and start running, full pelt, I was just coming straight towards him. I was like, what's Licorice running at? So fast, running straight at my son. And I literally just grabbed Licorice at the last second, pushed it out of the way, because he was coming, like, for some reason, I had it in for Oscar, to take his head off.
Now, there's a plot line in this movie about the mutants being able to lose their powers and become human. I don't want to say normal because I don't want to offend any mutants. But I was thinking about something. I think since you're the character, you own the character, it's you now. Do you think Wolverine would, if it lost his powers, would still be reclusive, or is it the powers make him reclusive? Keep to himself.
By nature, he's alone. I think that's his nature. It may be an acquired nature because he doesn't know what's happened in his life, but you just know that there's layer upon layer of kind of pain, tragedy. I mean, in this film, what he goes through is kind of enormous, and the pain that is there, but he has a past he's not even sure of. He's not connected to anything. So I think he's one of those guys that daren't get close to anything or anyone for fear of it being taken away, or for losing it, or himself destroying it. So that's always there, and I think for him, it's safer to be on his own. I don't think he'd be saying this is my analysis. So it's really, you've seen him grow through the movies because he's been forced, in a way, like someone being forced to being in a family. Better or worse, he has to battle with these people that he's living with and help them and love them and sacrifice for them.
I always enjoy the work.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right,